Hi my girls, welcome back. Thank you for joining me today. I have a juicy lower body workout for you today. No equipment required. If you would like to add on some ankle weights for a little extra challenge, please feel free to do so. We are going to work the glutes, calves, quads, inner thighs, everything. It's going to be the best. So let's get started when you're ready, meeting me in a 4-point position. We're just going to work through some cat-cows to get some movement through the spine, dropping the belly, opening the chest, lifting the gaze. We inhale, exhale, round through the spine, bring the gaze to the belly button. Just moving through here with your breath, moving at your own pace, adding in anything extra that you need to feel good. Beautiful, guys. We're going to go for our last 2 rounds of breath here. Inhale in the extension, exhale in the flexion. Final 1. Good. Meeting me with a neutral spine. We're going to tuck the toes to the mat, pike our hips up, coming back into that downward dog, taking a little pedal out through the legs, bending and extending through one knee at a time. You can really let the hips and the shoulders sway. Feel the stretch all the way up the back of the leg. Beautiful. Finding stillness through the legs, drawing the heels towards the mat. We're slowly going to start to rise through the left leg so that we can step it forward to the outside of the left hand. Walking the hands away from the body to get a deeper stretch, maybe finding a little rock back and forth. And then we're going to bring the palm of the right hand to the mat, reach that left arm up towards the ceiling, bringing it back down, stepping that left foot back, coming into that downward dog, pedaling out those legs for 3, 2, 1. And then we ground the heels down. We slowly start to rise through the right foot so we can step it forward. Again, finding that little bit of movement, whatever feels good. And then we bring the palm of the left hand back underneath the left shoulder. We rise through that right arm. Slowly bring it back down to the mat. One last time, we push it back to our downward dog, finding stillness, drawing the heels towards the floor. And then we slowly ripple and roll all the way forward, coming through our high plank, dropping the pelvis, opening the chest, lifting the gaze, coming into that extension, dropping the left shoulder back, right shoulder forward, and then straight over to that other side. Beautiful, guys. Bending through the knees, coming through a seated position so that you can meet me lying all the way down on your back. We're going to get started with some bridging today, really getting into the glutes. You're going to find a position lying down with the soles of the feet at about hip distance apart. Make sure they're close enough to your glutes that you can tap them with your fingers. If you take them too far away from your body, you're going to work your hamstrings instead of your glutes, and we want to get into the glutes today. Palms and shoulders will ground down into the mat. Let's take a big breath in to prepare. On your exhale, you're going to start to slowly tuck and roll through your pelvis, peeling your spine one piece at a time up into your bridge. Holding for a second at the top and squeezing your glutes before you slowly melt your body back down to the mat piece by piece. I really want you to focus on moving with control, exhaling to roll up as you press through the heels, inhaling to melt down one bone at a time through your spine. Beautiful. We're going for another 3 like this. Good, guys. Last 2. Stunning. On your next one, let's roll all the way up, Meeting me at the top, let's reach those arms towards the ceiling, palms face each other, energy through your fingertips. We inhale, hinging through the hips, we tap the tailbone down to the mat. Exhale, squeeze through the glutes and press through the heels to lift. So we have removed the articulation of the spine and we are working our pelvic press now. Make sure that you're keeping your core engaged here. We don't want to flare through the ribs at the top of our bridge. Beautiful. Keep exhaling to lift, inhaling to lower. We are adding on in 4. Keep moving with control for 3. Good, guys. Final 2. Beautiful. On your next one, lift. Hold your hips lifted. You're going to lift both heels up off the mat, coming into a calf raise. Place both heels down with control and then drop your hips. Exhale, lift. Lift the heels. Lower the heels. Inhale, lower. Remember, if at any point you need the support of your hands, please lower them down towards the mat. Get that squeeze through your calves as you peel those heels up off the mat, making sure you've replaced them down before you lower your hips. Stunning, guys. We are here for 6. Good. Last 5. Can you keep squeezing your glutes as hard as you can at the top of your bridge? For 4. Don't forget about that heel lift. Final 3. Good. Last 2. Beautiful. On this last one, you're going to lift up. We hold the hips lifted. We lift the heels. Lower. Lift the heels and lower, keeping the hips lifted nice and high. Remember, if you're feeling it through your hamstrings, bring your feet closer towards your body. We are here for 6. Good. For 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Lift the heels up, keep them lifted. We drop the hips down to halfway. Exhale, squeeze, lift up. Halfway down, all the way up. Use that exhale breath to come up. Squeeze those glutes as hard as you can. Use that mind to muscle connection. We are here for 7. Good, guys. Last 6. Warming up through that lower body. Final 5. Keep your core switched on for 4. 3. 2. Good. Last one. Hold it lifted. You have little pulses of your glutes. Up an inch, down an inch. For 5. Good. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Hold it lifted. Lower the heels to the mat. Lower the palms to the mat. We're going to lift that left leg to tabletop and hold it there. Lower the hips down. Exhale, press it up through that right heel. So single leg bridge. All of your weight is through that right heel into the mat. Keep breathing through it. Beautiful. Let's add on at the top. We hold it lifted. You extend your left leg long until your knees come in line with each other. Draw it back in. Tap the hips down. Exhale, lift. With control, extend, bend, and then lower. Keep with that breathing pattern. Exhaling on the effort. We think about length through the leg as we extend. Can you point your toes? Good. Final layer. We lift. As we extend the left leg, we lift the right heel. As we bend the left knee back to tabletop, we lower the right heel, and then we tap the hips down. You just have 5 like this. Right heel lifts as left leg extends for another 4. Beautiful. Make sure you lower the heel before you tap the hips down. Last 3. Keep moving with that control. Final 2. Good, guys. Last one. Let's lift up. We stay with that leg extension and that calf raise. Lift the heel as we extend the leg. Lower the heel as we bend. We're here for 6. Good. 5. Keep breathing. Last 4. Squeeze that right glute for 3. Beautiful. 2. Last 1. Bring it in. Lower the heel. We lower the left foot to the mat. Bring the right leg to tabletop. Inhale, tap it down. Exhale, push it up through that left heel. Squeeze that left glute. Straight onto the other side, guys. No rest. You know how we do it. Keep moving. Beautiful. My left knee is clicking again. All right. Let's add on. We lift. We stretch the right leg out long until our knees are in line. We bend it in. We tap it down. Stunning, guys. Lift. Extend. Bend. And lower. Check in with your body. Make sure you're engaging your core. We don't want the right hip to drop down. Keep your hip bones in line with each other. Stunning. Let's add on that final layer. We lift. As we extend the right leg, we lift that left heel. Replace the left heel to the mat as you bring the right leg back to tabletop, and then lower it down. Stunning, guys. Use that control. How high can we lift that left heel? You are here for 5. Use your palms to support you. Last 4. Beautiful. Final 3. Good, guys. Last 2. Stunning. All right, last one. We lift it up. We stay lifted. We just stay with the heel lift and the extension of the leg. You are here for 6. Exhale, send it out. Inhale, draw it in for 5. Control your body. Slow it down. Last 4. 3. 2. Beautiful. Last 1. Hold. You're going to bring the right foot to the mat. Lift both heels up. Raise your arms. Pulse your hips up. Squeeze those glutes for 6. 5. 4. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly melt your body down to the mat. Give those knees a nice hug in. Take a little rock from side to side. Beautiful work, you guys. Glutes should be feeling nice and warm. We're slowly going to come up. You're going to meet me in a 4-point position, making sure that your wrists are in line with your shoulders. Knees are in line with your hips. Remember, guys, if you need rest, pause me, grab a drink, do whatever you need to do, and then come back. Good. We're going to extend our left leg long behind us, pointing through the left toes. We exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze, lift. Inhale, lower. So the reason we keep the toes pointed, and the reason I put so much emphasis on that, is because it keeps the leg active. We always want to move with intention, squeezing through the muscle that we're wanting to use. So we want to use that glute max. Squeeze the glute, lift the leg. Slowly release as you lower. In this 4-point position, we keep our core engaged to help us stabilize. Keep pressing up and out of your shoulders and keep your gaze towards the top of your mat. Beautiful, guys. Try to make sure you're not sinking all of your weight into that right side. Squeeze from the crease line of that glute. We are here for 6. Good. Last 5. 4, 3, 2, Last one, lift that leg. We are pulsing. Controlled pulses. Squeeze that glute as hard as you can for 5. Do not lower your leg in 4, 3, 2, hold that leg lifted. Lower down onto your right forearm. You can open your hips towards the left. Now we tap the left toes down towards that back corner of our mat. Exhale, squeeze, lift everything up. So now we think about using the side glute more so than the glute max. You want to feel it through that side now, so keep the leg on that slight diagonal. Totally normal to feel your right glute switch on here as well, guys. It's helping you stabilize. Just try not to sink all of your weight over to the right. So just take a look down your body and see if you're leaning too much over to the right. Good. We are adding on in 6. Keep pointing your toes. In 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, hold it lifted, bend the knee in, keeping the leg nice and high, extend, tap it down on that diagonal. We lift, bend, extend, tap, keep squeezing that left glute. Beautiful work, guys. Exhale, lift, inhale, bend, exhale, extend, inhale, tap. Stunning. We are here for 6. Keep pointing those toes. Last 5. We stay just bending and extending the leg in 4. Keep pushing. Last 3. Good, guys. Final 2. Beautiful. Last one. Hold it lifted. We bend. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Keep the leg lifted nice and high for me, guys. Push through that burn. You have 6. Final push in 5. Keep that leg lifted. Last 4. 3. Ready? 2. Good. Last one. Bend it in, stretch it out long. You're going to point your toe, sweep your leg around to the side, flex your foot, sweep it back. Keep the leg lifted at least at hip height. Point the toe, sweep it forward, flex the foot, kick it back. Beautiful, guys. Keep breathing through it. It is okay if your right glute is burning too. You are here for 6. Good. Last 5. Keep breathing. Final 4. Meeting me with the legs swept around to the side in 3. Stick with it. 2. Good, guys. Last 1. Bring it around to the side. We are pulsing it up here. Point your toes. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold. Sweep it around to the back. Pulse it up on that diagonal. For 6, 5. Big pulses. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring it in. Fabulous work. Give that glute a little tap out if you need to. We're going to continue to work that right leg before we come onto the other side. So, when you are ready, you can come into that 4-point kneel, tuck your toes to the mat, pike your hips up, find a pedal out through the legs for some release, and then slowly take a slight bend through the knees, walk the hands all the way back to the feet, restack the spine, and we are standing all the way up. Beautiful work. All right, you're going to find a squat stance towards the center of your mat. Hands will come in at your chest. You can have slight external rotation through your feet if that helps you here. Nice and simple. We're just going to squat it down and then lift back up. Good. Squat it down and we lift. Beautiful, guys. Keep that chest open. You can have a slight hinge forward through the upper body as you come down. Moving with intention, pressing through the heels to stand. Let's add on. We lower into the squat, we're going to hold. Stepping the right foot back, coming into your 90-90 lunge. Staying low, stepping back into your squat, and then we stand. Squat, lunge, squat, and lift. Keep moving through here. Staying nice and low as you move between these two positions. Beautiful work. We're going for 6. Good. Last 5. Sticking with it for 4. Squat, lunge, squat, stand for 3. Good, guys. Final 2. Beautiful. Last one, we stay low. We move between the lunge and the squat, staying as low as we can for 6. 5, 4, 3. Press that right heel into the mat. Last 2. Good, guys. Last 1. Come into that squat. We are pulsing it out here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last 1. Hold it down. Step back into the lunge. You can stand all the way up. Big breath in. Exhale, drop it straight down. Inhale, lift it up. Good. Down and up. Working through that 90-90 lunge. Pressing that left heel into the mat. I think I just got my lefts and rights mixed up. So sorry about that. Good. Let's add on. We lunge, holding down here. We step the right foot back and around, coming into a curtsy. Back to the 90-90 lunge. Then we stand. Good. Lunge, curtsy. Back to 90-90. Then we stand. Beautiful, guys. Let's start to reach those arms as we come into the curtsy lunge. Bring them back to chest in the 90-90, and then we stand. Let's go for 5. Keep moving with control. Last 4. Final 3. Good, guys. Last 2. Keep your weight through that left heel. Last 1, we stay low, curtsy, 90-90, curtsy, 90-90 for 4, stick with it for 3, good, for 2, beautiful. On this next one, meet me in that curtsy lunge. We are pulsing it out, big pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2, do not stand up, back to the 90-90, we pulse it out here, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can stand up. How is that right leg, right quad, glute, everything feeling? Mine feels terrible. All right, we're going to come through center before we do the other side. So we want to be in quite a wide squat stance because we're targeting the inner thighs. So having the feet, let me catch my breath, having the feet nice and wide apart means that when we stand up, we kind of zip up through the inner thighs. You're going to feel those muscles work a little bit harder. Again, we're going to bring the hands to the chest, dropping it down through a nice wide squat. You've got external rotation through both the knees and the toes. And then we lift. Good. Squat. Exhale, lift. Press those heels into the mat for now. Beautiful, guys. All right. In 4, we're going to hold it down to layer on. In 3. In 2. Stunning. On this next one, we drop it down, we hold. We lift the left heel, stay low, lower the left heel. Lift the right heel, stay low, lower the right heel, and then we stand. Squat, left heel, right heel. Lift. Beautiful, guys. Keep moving through here. Let's add in that reach of the arms as we squat. Reach those fingertips long as you hold it for those heel lifts. And then you can bring the hands to chest as you stand. Again, we think about zipping up through those inner thighs to stand up. Fabulous work. Keep moving with control. We're here for 6. Good. Last 5. Holding it down in another 4. Final 3. Nearly there, let's go for 2. Good, guys. Last one, hold it down. We work side to side in those heel lifts. My inner thighs are on. I don't know about you. Keep reaching those arms, or if that's not for you, you can bring the hands to chest. Good. Guess what? We're gonna add on. So you lift the left heel, lower. You take 2 big pulses through your squat. Lift the right heel, lower. 2 big pulses through your squat. Stay low, guys. You have 5. Beautiful. Last 4. Final 3. We are nearly there, I promise. Last 2. Good, guys. Last one, whatever heel you're on, keep it lifted. Pulse here for 6. 5, 4, stay low. Yes, you can. Last 3, 2, 1. Straight to the other side for 5. You are stronger than you think. Last 4, 3, 2, stay low. Come through center, bring the hands to chest. Pulse here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my God, my inner thighs. Wow, but we love it, right? So many of you requested inner thighs, and I was really surprised because that is just another level. Inner thigh burn is another level of burn. Anyway, guess what? We get to do those lunges again. Coming back into that starting position whenever you're ready. You are going to have your feet at hip distance apart, hands to chest, grounding down strongly through that right heel. We're going to squat and lift. Remember, you can take it slow, slow the breath down. Squat and lift. Keep that core engaged. Good. We're adding that step back in 6, 5, 4, 3. Good, guys. Last 2. Ready? On this next one, you hold it low. You step that left foot back, coming into that 90-90 lunge, back into your squat, and then you stand. Squat, lunge, squat, stand. Take it at your pace. Always better to move slowly with control, being intentional about where the movement is coming from. Pressing that right heel into the mat. Beautiful, guys. We've got 6 before we hold it down low. In 5. Stunning. Fun fact, I hate lunges. Last 4, they are my least favorite thing in the whole world. Final 3, but I do it for you guys. Last 2. Good, guys. Last 1. Hold it down. Lunge. Squat. Oh my God. Lunge. Squat for 6. Good. Last 5. 4. 3. 2. Last 1, come into the squat. We pulse it out for 5, 4, 3, 2, step it back into that lunge. You can stand all the way up. Good. We drop it down through that 90-90, and then we stand all the way up. Nice and simple. Hands are in at your chest or your hips, wherever's comfortable for you guys, really. Let's add on in 4, 3, 2, good. We come down into that 90-90 lunge. We step it over to the curtsy. Back to the 90-90, then we stand. Lunge, curtsy, lunge, stand. Let's add that reach of the arms as we come into that curtsy. Back to chest in the lunge, and then we stand. We've got 5. Good, guys. Final 4. Maintain that form as you start to get tired. Last 3. You can slow it right down if you have to. Just keep moving. For 2. Good, guys. You know what's coming, and unfortunately so do I. Last 1. Curtsy. 90-90. For 6. Stay with me. Push through the burn. Last 5. To the curtsy in 4. 3. Good. 2. All right, drop it into the curtsy. Pulse it out. For 6. 5, I am shaking. 4, 3, 2, 90-90. Pulse is here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I can't. Oh my God. Okay, I think I've got like the world's biggest quad pump right now. Guess what? We get to do that little 4-point series on the other side. When you're ready, making your way down to your mat. Coming into that 4-point position. Beautiful. If you need to take a rest, please do. All right. We are going to start to extend that right leg nice and long behind us. Pointing through the toes, we exhale, squeeze, lift. Inhale, lower. Good, guys. Exhale, squeeze, lift. Inhale, lower. So slowing it down now for this movement, letting your heart rate slow down after those lunges. Keep squeezing the glute to lift. Make sure you're not sinking all of your weight over to that left side. Right glute is probably a bit warm already from that standing work. Engage your core. We are just here for 6. Beautiful. Last 5. Stunning, guys. Final 4. For 3. Good. Last 2. Beautiful. Last 1. Hold it lifted. We are pulsing it up. Squeeze and release that glute. For 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Hold. Drop down onto that left forearm. Let that hip open up. We tap the toes down on that diagonal now, and then we squeeze, lift up, thinking about the movement, coming more from the side glute now, as opposed to the glute max. Beautiful. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. My legs are absolutely just trembling. Good. Stay with it. We are adding on in 6. 5. 4. Beautiful, guys, in 3. 2. Stunning on this next one. We lift, we hold it lifted. Bend the knee in, extend the leg long, tap the toes down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Inhale, tap. Oh my God. Keep pushing through, thinking about length through the leg when it's in that extension. We are here for another 5 before we hold the leg lifted and just work through the bend and extend in 4. Bad counting by me, my bad. Last 3. Good, guys. Final 2. All right, this is where it gets real. Last 1, we lift. We bend, extend. Keep the leg lifted nice and high. Bend, extend for 6. Good. Meeting me with the leg long in 5. 4. Last 3. Stay with me. 2. Last 1. Extend the leg. Ready? We point the toes. We sweep it around to the side. Flex the foot. Sweep it back. Why? It just hurts. Point, sweep forward, flex, sweep back. So inhale, sweep forward. Exhale, sweep back. Stay with it. We are nearly there. You are just here for 6 before we come into those awful pulses. In 5. Good, guys. Last 4. Stay with me. Final 3. Yes, you can. Last 2. Ready? Last 1. Point your toes. Sweep forward. Pulse it up. Oh my God. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it lifted. Sweep it back. Pulses on that diagonal. This is our last big push. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my God. I didn't think I was going to survive. I started thinking about ways that I could like cut and edit the video if I just had to give up. Anyway, let's stretch. Come lying all the way down on your back for me, guys. Amazing work. That was intense. Let's hug those knees in towards the chest. Take a little rock from side to side. Good, and then we're going to keep a hold of that left knee. Let the right leg go nice and long. Take a few circles through that left knee. Open through the hip. And then slowly, we're going to draw the left leg up and over the body. Let it find the mat to the outside of that right leg. Your gaze can come to the left arm. You might want to cactus through that left arm. Beautiful. Try to get that left knee down to the mat. I have super tight hips, so I'm very sticky in my lower body. My knee is nowhere near the floor. Beautiful. Slowly bringing it up, back through center. You're going to bend through that right knee, catch the left ankle with the right knee, and then hug that right shin or behind the right thigh in towards your chest. I really want you to focus on letting the upper body relax down to the mat. So you don't want to be like this. We want to be relaxed. Good, guys. If you'd like to take a gentle press out on that left knee, that will help deepen the stretch. Let's start to extend that right leg long towards the ceiling. Roll out through the ankle, point and flex through the foot. And then keeping a hold of that right shin, release the left leg. Hug that right knee in, take some nice circles through the hip. Just find something that feels good. And then we're going to take it up and over the body, cactusing through the right arm. Your gaze will come towards your right hand. Just breathing through this stretch. Stunning, guys. And then slowly bringing it back through center. Catching the right ankle with the left knee, hugging that left shin in, leaving the upper body heavy on the mat. Maybe a gentle press out on that right knee. Good. Let's extend that left leg long towards the ceiling, point and flex through the foot, roll out through the ankle. And then we're slowly going to hug both knees in to the chest one more time, little rock from side to side. And then slowly make your way up to a seated position, finishing as always with a nice deep breath all together. Big inhale through the nose, wave those arms up to the ceiling. As you exhale, draw the hands down through heart center. Give yourself so much love for showing up today, showing up for yourself, moving your body. Give your body thanks for what it just did for you. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. You make my day every single day, and I just appreciate you all so much. Thank you for being on this journey with me. I hope you have the most beautiful day, and I will see you very soon. Mwah!